What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Digital Image Processing with Python. So this is Otsu's thresholding part 2. So I'm getting lots of requests to make video on maximization of between class variance. And thank you so much guys for that, because I realized I made one mistake in Otsu's thresholding in previous video. And sure, that's the reason why you're not getting answer in between class maximization. And there are lots of confusion in why I did 9 to 0. So let me first clarify it. So basically what we do, we divide histogram and calculate variance for all. Like we did here, we divide histogram and we find variance for all divide. Okay. So in the first divide, all background pixel will be 0, right? So in formula of mean and variance in denominator, we write number of pixels, right? Like we did here, 17. So first time it will be 0, which make whole quantity infinite. That's why we are getting nan. But actually, as there were no pixel in background class, it should be 0 like this. So let me make x2 and x3 quantity nan to 0. So the problem will be only be in first divide. But still, let me write here in for loop. So like here we did for x3, we'll also do for x2. So just change here x3 to x2. Other will be same. Okay. Now talking about mistake. So the mistake was in this y2 and y3. So what do we do to find mean and variance for foreground class? So we need pixel value and number of pixel for that particular value. So here it is 6 for 3, 9 for 4 and 4 for 5. Okay. So that's why here we have written 3 multiplied by 6, 4 multiplied by 9 and 5 multiplied by 4. And this 3, 4 and 5 will also be needed to calculate variance, as you can see here. Now what I did is here, instead of starting from 3 in fourth divide, this quantity will be start from 0 because of this. Okay. Actually, in second divide, this should be start with 1, and in third divide, this should be start with 2, and so on. So to make it like that, what we'll do, we'll add any variable here. So let me add d, and here too. So what is d? So let me first define it as 0. Now in the first loop, this j plus d should be 0, and it is 0 because d is 0. But in second divide, this j plus d should be 1. Here, if d is 0, then it is not possible. So let's increase this d in every loop. So write here d is equal to d plus 1. So that's all. Now let's define here array between. Okay. And every time we'll append this between array with quantity this. This formula is for between class variance. But in our case, it will be x1 multiply y1 multiply x2 minus y2 multiply x2 minus y2. Okay. And what I told you that in between class variance, we find threshold value by finding max variance. So right here, n is equal to np argument max and between. So let's print this value, and it should be matched with within class value, right? So let's hit the run button. Okay, so this is the binarization, and you can see here within class variance by minimization we are getting 102, and between class maximization variance we are getting 102. It is same. So that's all. And if you have more doubt, please do email us, and also you can write in comment section. Thank you.